everyone. Welcome. It's Rachel and Lenny. Lenny's not a part of the craft today. He's just here and he's cute. So I thought I'd get him to be attention for you guys. Attention. Okay, Lenny, you go. Go play. How are you all doing today? I hope really well. My name is Rachel Webb. The voice you hear or will hear is Miss Becca Oakes, who's holding Pearson. There's children all over this house, so if you hear them stomping or whatnot, ignore it. Act like you didn't. I'm so happy that you're here today. We're going to be doing a dollar store. Dollar store has better search, okay? So if you're searching for things, but this is really from Dollar Tree, so the place where most everything's $1.25. That's where I got this plate. That's where you can get this paint. It doesn't have to be the absolute best quality paint ever. Totally up to you guys. And then we have, to finish this off, I can do it one way, which is spray polyacrylic. I cannot do it on this live the way that I intend to finish it, which is with UV resin. That's what I would recommend for this, is a really light layer of UV resin and then taking it outside in the bright sunshine and letting it cure all of this so it is like, will last forever. But if you use spray polyacrylic, a couple coats of that, you'll be able to use this for years and years and years if you hand wash it and you are delicate with it. And what is it? What am I talking about? What are we making? We're making a birthday plate. So these are really hot right now, especially going to pottery studios and like painting on pottery. But number one, that's expensive. I'm going to say you're not going to get out of there spending any less than $30, and that's for like a smaller plate. So what are birthday plates? So really it's just a plate that you buy that you personalize for the boy or girl, and they use it either for cake or for their birthday meal every year. You get it out every year. It's like just like a little special tradition. And one thing I love about it is that it takes up basically no room. It's just a plate, okay? Really easy. These also make great gifts if you know someone who is pregnant or having a baby. These make great gifts. Or if you want to do this for a wedding, so you can do a happy anniversary and they can eat their wedding cake on their first anniversary on it or whatever. It's just a really cute keepsake type of something that's not going to take up a ton of room. It's a plate.
And I have family members who have a plate. This one is going to say Charlie on it, but I have family members who have a plate that's just like the family birthday plate. So it doesn't have a person's name on it. It just says happy birthday or whatever. And you could have one so that you share this one for everybody's special birthday if you wanted to do that.
And you save even more room in your house too. Yeah. Me only having one kid, it's fine with me to throw his name on it.
Yeah.
But if you happen to have 4 children, maybe share one plate. Otherwise, your pantry is going to get crowded. So Becca has picked my colors. Thank you very much, Becca. I hate picking paint colors, so if you guys also hate picking paint colors, just get you a Becca, or you can get yourself some color cubes. Love those. Those are linked in our Amazon storefront, I think. No, they're not. We have a link for them, though, if you want them. Becca's picked out some colors of paint that we have. Again, this is like the Master's Touch acrylic paint. And then this one is acrylic paint as well. So we're going to put some vinyl on this, and then we're just going to customize it with a little bit of paint. It's going to be super cute, super like whimsical and youthful. But you also have to bear in mind, Charlie will eat cake off of this plate on his 16th birthday. And I don't want it to be baby, thank you, babyish. You want it to be able to hold up over time and look really nice throughout the year. So keep that in mind too if you want it to be a true keepsake. Nikki, my son's birthday is Saturday. He's turning 13. Happy early birthday to your son. So this is just going to be a really great cheap alternative to going to the pottery studio. If you can't do that, don't have time, don't want to, I totally get it. So all we're using, paint brushes, this plate, of course our Cricut. We have a mat already ready to go with some black adhesive vinyl. And then I have a clear acrylic spray. Again, my best way that I would recommend is with UV resin. The reason I can't do it on this live is because it will not be dry enough. I could get the heat gun, you know, take the heat gun to it and then take it outside, but you want every layer underneath that UV resin to be completely 100% dry. If there's any moisture in it at all, it's going to just be encapsulated in that resin, and you don't want that. So that's what we're doing. Ask any questions you want to. We'll go to Design Space, and I'll share with you guys the super, super simple design that I have worked out, and then you guys can ask any questions that you might have. Now make sure you're measuring your plates. This plate is a 10-inch plate, but something that's super important to know is that it is, I don't know, would you call it tapered? Would you call it angled? Like the sides of the plate. It's, I don't know. It's contoured. It's only flat for 8 inches, okay? So it's a 10-inch plate with a 2-inch contour. I like the word contour. So we have here at Design Space a 10-inch circle and then an 8-inch circle. That is just what demonstrates and visually shows that the plate has the, I don't know, tapered like this, you know, it kind of goes up to hold your food. And then this is the flat part, and you only want to work on the flat part when you're putting vinyl on it. Now we're going to be putting paint all over this tapered, contoured part. So the only thing you need to do here is pick your font. Now, I wanted to just show you guys, because we are going to be curving this text, what it looks like with a cursive one. Now, this is what it looks like. I'm not happy with the way this looks, honestly. I think that contouring, or not contouring, I think that curving script fonts is a little bit tricky. Now, you can, if you see this is curved, this looks like it's got a better curve on it. This one looks kind of straight to me. It doesn't look like it's curving, it looks straight. But I just used the curvature tool. So here, if we put it back where it was, that's completely straight, okay? And then if we go up here to curve it, and we curve it a little bit like where it would go on that plate like that, you can see what happens is that all these pull apart. So what you can actually do is, can you? It won't let you.
You just ungroup.
Okay, here we go. There we go. Thank you, Becca. And you can move each individual letter back where you want it. So you see we fixed that.
Here's what I like about using the curvature tool and then doing that is that it, did you see that circle that came back up?
Yes.
It gave you that guide to keep going back. And this gives you a good starting point.
Sure does.
So that you're not just blindly having to go in there and do it.
So you would have to go in here and individually kind of fix these letters. So you can see I fixed birthday but not happy. The problem comes in with when you fix these manually, you can't, like, unless I know something, or unless you know something I don't, you can't curve and restructure this because you've ungrouped them.
Correct.
The problem is if you wanted this to fit a perfectly round plate and you go through here and you manually fix these, it might not be perfectly curved anymore because you've kind of, you know, finagled these around. Because of that, if you're a very beginner with this, I would recommend steering clear of the cursive fonts unless you have time on your hands to perfect this. It's very cute and girly and I love it. For Charlie, we're doing a very simple, very classic little, it's not too adult of a font, but it's cute, like it'll last. So I just did a happy birthday and then Charlie down here. I did happy birthday all in lowercase, Charlie in all uppercase. But yeah, I mean, it was a super easy thing to do. You're just going to take this, and I ungrouped it instead of duplicated it. Does anyone else do that? I do. Just like that. And again, we have our plate there as a guide there. Now, all I did with this, why aren't you showing me? Go over here to text. You're going to grab yourself a text box. Let's just do happy birthday again. So happy birthday. That's all I did. I left it all lowercase. That's just my preference. Now I'm going to pop it up here. I'm going to want this black. And now you click this and you can come up here. Whenever you click it, so if you're off of it, you can't see anything up here. But when you click it, this kind of opens up down here with your fonts and you can click curve. And you can curve this down just like this, okay? Now you take it, place it where you want it. I don't want it like hugging the edge. I kind of want it in a little bit like that. just like that. And then for Charlie, all we're going to do is get another text and then cap locks Charlie. And I'm going to make Charlie a little bit bigger. And then we're going to curve him the other way, like that. Now, you might be asking, Rachel, I want Charlie to be like really big on this plate. Well, here's what happens if you do that. So I'm going to make Charlie super big on this plate, okay? Well, look what happens. You click curve, and look at all the space in between. You see that? So you take that. Well, I mean, it fits, but
it looks like garbage.
It's looking funky.
Yeah.
Okay, it's looking funky.
And here's my other problem. There was a ton more space between like the H and A than the I and an E. That drives me crazy.
It's weird. I don't know why it's not just even. But anyways, you can make it a little bit bigger, but don't go nuts, if that makes sense. Don't go nuts. So we're just going to do this.
Now, Rachel, now that you've done that, can you go in and decrease the letter spacing?
Good question. Yeah. Ooh, but it doesn't. It doesn't.
Again,
not
the
even.
I and the E are not. And again, all of this is sort of just a guide type thing.
Yes. Yes.
Just look at it.
Yeah.
Just because it says it's right doesn't mean it is.
Exactly. And then on the flip side, sometimes you'll be looking at it and you will look at it for way too long and convince yourself it looks like garbage.
Yeah.
Which to everyone else, or if you just step back from it and you come back, you're like, actually, that doesn't look that bad. So to each their own. Be as picky as you want, okay? Be as picky as you want. But after you have everything placed, again, I just have it on this template plate here. This is just our template plate. I attached these together. So I made sure, it's not going to let me, of course. Got to detach it first. I made sure that both of these were aligned center horizontally and that they were as far apart as I wanted them to be to look great on the plate, okay? So they're just like that on the plate. So I'm going to drag that away, take both of those, and attach them. That's going to make sure that the Cricut is going to cut them out at this exact spot. Now, I know what you're going to say, Rachel, that's so wasteful. That's so wasteful for the vinyl. So there are certain projects in life that you will choose to waste vinyl on to get it to be completely symmetrical, okay?
This is one of them.
This is one of them.
Well, and here's the thing. You could cut out the vinyl in the middle of it before you weed and all that stuff and put it in your scrap. Yeah, whatever you want to do.
Do it.
Rachel did not make her tumbler. It is actually a mason jar koozie.
Yeah, this is a little koozie I got.
Is that
off
Java
Amazon.
sock or is it a different one?
No.
It's similar to Java sock.
I don't even think I knew what Java sock was when I got this.
Oh.
But it's just on a 32-ounce mason jar. I have some iced coffee in it, and I hate a sweaty mason jar.
Same.
It's my least favorite thing. I think this thing was like $10 on Amazon.
Every good Southerner drinks out of a mason jar, though.
Come on.
Yeah.
Which here we have absolutely stunning glasses from Crate and Barrel. They're like hobnail. They're gorgeous. But they're not big enough for the amount of iced coffee that I want. So I have to put it in a mason jar. Okay, we can delete our plate. Click Make It. We got our Explore ready to go. This is going to be adorable. Why are you wanting on a 12 by 12 mat? Okay, what? 12 by 12. There we go. That was weird. It was originally going to throw it on a 12 by 24 mat. I don't know why. It's only like 7 inches wide. It's like 7 by 7. I don't know. It's going to Bluetooth to our Explore 3 because I'm a rebel today. Going to Bluetooth it.
She never does this.
I'm a rebel. Watch something horrible happen. Premium vinyl removable mat is pretty much the setting that we use for our StarCraft. And it works fine. Throwing this in here. I already cleaned our plate with rubbing alcohol, a step that Becca never forgets to do.
I would never.
She would never. I'm going to let that cut. And then we'll throw our vinyl on first and then paint it after. Honestly, if I would have been patient and or not selfish, I would have let Anna do this because this is right up Anna's alley, literally. And you know what? Maybe I'll let her do it. Maybe she'll come on and do hers and you all can just see how much of a better painter she is than I am. Wouldn't that be fun? We'll see. just waiting. I see lots of emojis. What happened?
Miss Linda's grandson was on a bike. I don't know if it was a motorcycle or a bike, but either way, he was sideswiped, and it was a hit and run on Friday night. Yeah.
They hit him and then just ran?
Yeah, so she was asking for prayers.
That's horrible, Miss Linda. Absolutely, we'll be praying. My gosh. Okay, I'm going to get some transfer tape. I'm nervous, I got to be honest.
Why are you nervous, pal?
I hate putting vinyl on round objects. I'd rather put it on a square than a round object.
Well, do that method where you just take the top of it off and then you line it up and, like the parchment paper method, but not.
This might not be bad.
I think you're going to be fine.
I have to over-worry about something, Becca. If I'm not over-worrying, then what's the point? Jason put the cover back on the pool, so I'll have to yank it back off. I don't know why I did that.
Well,
it's a shame. We literally bought the cover to heat up the pool, but it just was on there for like a full day. So
but if we leave it on today and tomorrow, then Thursday when we want to swim,
it should be nice and warm.
It'll
and ready.
be wonderful. I'll actually get in.
Happening. Got it. Okay. Take off our excess, not access, Rachel. I'm gonna bray again because that's just how I'm feeling today. Okay. Get us a pokey tool. Oh, it's gorgeous. Take out the innards, all of the innards. Becca, when do you think I'll actually give Charlie a birthday party? You know he's never had a birthday party. Guys, those of you at home, you can just call CPS now.
I really think you won't do it until he's old enough to care. Which is when he was like.
Is that a shame of me?
No, I'm not. I mean, it's not that you don't celebrate his birthday. You just don't do like the balloons and the decorations and invite the million friends and all that. And he doesn't care.
Oh, it's not.
Like, I personally would wait until he's old enough to ask for one or to help you plan it. Now, I haven't done a birthday party for Beckett the last few years because he just wanted to go camping.
Yeah.
This year, he said, Mom, I want to have a party, and I want to do this and this and this and this, and I want to have it at the house, and I want to invite this people. And I said, okay, that's fine.
Cool.
Absolutely, we'll do that.
Yeah.
Now, he might change his mind. He did say that he wanted them to come over and play video games, and then he said he wanted to give them all $5,000, and I was like, okay. Well, there's that. And
that'll definitely get the people coming to the party.
Yeah. Crazy.
Just trimming her to size, guys. That's all I'm doing. Trimming her to size.
So what are you all doing for Memorial Day weekend?
As in me or the viewers?
Everyone, you as well.
Zach and Amber are coming over.
Okay.
But that's on Sunday, not Monday.
Oh.
So for Memorial Day, we literally are not doing anything.
Oh yeah, I was coming over. We get back from camping. I'll just swing by after.
Swing? You're just gonna swing by?
Just swing by. You know what? I might just bring the camper with me. I'll just pull it down here and the dogs and everything. You know.
Yes.
Maybe Rachel, I could just like set up here for the week. I'll just leave the camper here.
Let's do it. That sounds great, actually.
I don't hate this idea.
Let's do it. What a commute to work that would be for you.
Also, I would never ever get the camper level, but whatever. Could you imagine on your driveway, Rachel? The stabilizers won't even reach it. I'd have to have like 6 feet of block underneath it.
Now, if you pulled all the way down as close as you could to the driveway, it might not be that bad.
That's true.
Like right by the house.
You wouldn't be able to get in and out of your garage.
Yeah, who needs a garage?
Megan's going camping. We're going camping. We're going camping with Anna and Mark and Alan and Lisa, Lolly and Pop. So that's exciting. We're going to a place we've never been to before in Waynesville, North Carolina, which is like near Maggie Valley. And So we're excited about that. But we're most excited because we are not cooking at all for dinners. We'll like make breakfast and stuff, but we have a list of restaurants we're going to while
Oh,
we're camping because it's like near this really cute little downtown area that has like a decent antique store, I'm told. And Maggie Valley area is where we go to do our If we get a live Christmas tree, we go to a Christmas tree farm over there. So we have found this place called Church Street Depot, and it's the best hamburger and French fries I've ever had in my entire life. So that is definitely on the agenda. Because camping, if you all aren't campers, you don't know, but like camping is 95% eating and 5% something else.
anything else?
Yeah. Well, eating and games. Like you have to play games while you're eating.
Because those calories don't count.
No,
It's
not at all.
Working at all.
Not at all.
With your hands. Card games and such. Okay. That took a minute, but that's okay.
Tracy says she'll be in Tennessee. Tracy, what part of Tennessee will you be in?
I'm
I
gonna
won't
trim
be in
this some more.
Tennessee.
We'll be.
I'll be in North Carolina.
Wow, Becca.
No, I love cooking while camping. I take my Blackstone and cook for the whole crew the whole weekend. It makes my heart happy. Megan, there are times when I like to, back when I had 2 children and it wasn't a big deal. But I think this is the first one. And mind you, I'm still camping in a 21-foot trailer with 4
Guys,
children.
Her camper is the smallest out of
All of them. Yeah.
And she has the most children.
And a 90-pound golden doodle and a 5-pound chihuahua. So,
Becca, you need to give Lolly and Pop a kid, give Anna a kid, and a Mark.
well, we've already said that one of them's going to have to sleep in Lolly and Pop's camper for a nap time. So, well, not mine. Mine will be fine because we have a bunkhouse. Like, it's tiny, but the way that the way that it's laid out is really good for sleeping. And I mean, we can sleep 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then put like a little bassinet thing in the floor. So technically 7. It's just not laid out well for like hanging out in it, which we don't do anyway.
Okay, Becca.
Yes.
I'm going to need you overhead to watch the overhead.
Okay. Okay.
Because I'm going to blame you
good.
if this isn't straight.
Sevierville, I'll be there all next week. Tracy! I love Sevierville.
What are you doing up there? Just hanging out?
Yeah. Where are you eating?
Okay, Becca.
I think it needs to go down a little bit. But you seem like left or right pretty good. Rachel, I like your haircut. I'm glad she didn't do it shorter. I think it looks perfect.
Shut up.
I'm not trying to be a butt, but I will if you want me to be.
I'm not trying to be a butt, but I will. Okay, so here's what happens too with my hair. I don't mind it not colored at all. But to me, right now, it always looks dirty.
Because of your roots.
Because of my roots.
Yeah.
It doesn't, like when I see someone with this hair, I'm like, cool.
Yeah.
But me personally, it's like out of the shower, I'm drying it, and I think that it looks dirty.
Yeah. I could see that. How's it look, pal?
I'm going to give her a B minus.
Let me see. Turn.
I'm going to give her a B minus.
Oh, yeah. It's a little bit to the left. That's okay.
I'm going to give her a B minus.
Charlie
But
won't
you
care.
know what? Whenever it's got all the paint on it, it's going to, and I mean, seriously, like this is the edge here and this is the edge here. Like I'm barely over that little edge. It's fine. I told you guys I was nervous about it. Okay, so Becca got me some super cute paint colors. Becca, what?
I would like alternate. I would like split up the 2 blues and split up the 2. Yeah. Well, no, like the orange. Put the yellow in between the blues. Yeah. And then that's
Like that?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Becca knew exactly what I was asking her. I could not get the words out, but Becca knew. Okay.
Kathy said, I'll be watching all the videos. Missed the last 4 months. Watch them, Kathy. Linda, I'm not a brave woman. I'm a psychotic woman. There is a difference. But I love it. I'm telling you. It's the best time of life. Are you going to do different widths?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Smart. Not to stress you out, but we can't see what you're painting. I'm sorry.
You should be. Okay. That one. Now this one. She's probably going to be a 2-coater. two coder. This might be a 2-part live, guys. I might have to. I might have to do the. Lenny. I might have to do the.
Rachel, is that turd still laying over there in the floor? I thought Jason
like
got it.
Looks like it. No. Do you think that man would pick up a turd?
No. Well, he picked up Charlie's turd right out of the bathtub.
But that's because I came in there and like I was like, what do I do? Should I drain? Like I just wanted counsel. I was like, do I drain the water first? What do I do? Because like when you ask him for like an opinion on something, oh buddy, he'll give it. You know, like he literally just scooped up that turd like it was nothing.
Barehanded turd scooper.
As far as walking past a turd, he would just be like, a turd, and then just keep walking. He would not lean down and pick that turd up.
I would kill him. Kill him.
He does that crap all the time to me too. He'll say, like, there's a box on the floor in the kitchen. And I'm like, oh, what was it? What was in it? I don't know. I didn't pick it up. And I'm like, why did you not pick it up? Like, why wouldn't you pick that up, buddy?
So Beckett's class this year painted with acrylic paints on ceramic mugs for Mother's Day, and then they sent him home and said to put it in the oven at 375 for like 10 minutes or something. Has anyone ever done this?
Regular acrylic paint.
Regular acrylic paint. Said that it was supposed to like, I guess, kind of cure it, set
like
it on
bake
there.
it, kind of?
Yeah. Let me know if you've done that before.
Really?
I don't know. I didn't try it.
Now I'm intrigued.
I need to still do it. It's just sitting there with the plant in it. I haven't baked it yet.
What plant?
Well, it came with strawberries in this cute little poem about strawberries for Mother's Day and blah, blah, blah. And then Fallon sent, what was the plant? It was a flower. Hold on. It's not going to come to me. I don't know why I'm trying. But anyway, I ended up putting the flower in the little cup.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
What flower was it?
It's going to eat you alive, isn't it?
It is. It's kind of like a wildflower almost. If I saw a list, I could tell you what it was.
A list?
A list of
flowers.
Yeah. Who?
Jason got me tulips for my birthday.
They were so pretty.
And they have since died because he left them on the back porch. They're dead. Our baby bird has flown the nest, Becca.
Did he? Well, he was getting huge.
Oh my gosh, he was gigantic.
Are the other ones still there?
They never hatched.
Did you get rid of the nest?
No, not yet. Mom told me to.
Surprised there's not a snake up here after it.
Yeah, the eggs are little duds, but
they're so pretty though. My gosh,
they're gorgeous robin eggs. Here at our lake house property around it, I was noticing these. I'm telling everyone, you already know this. I was noticing these things in the trees. Okay, are you with me, people? Turns out they are buzzards that someone is killing and stringing up in trees. Now, apparently, I don't know much about it. Apparently,
wait, I haven't seen these anywhere.
There's 4 of them.
Like around here,
yeah,
or on Low Drive?
On Low Drive.
How have I not paid attention?
You would notice.
That's terrifying. It's kind of psycho, actually.
So they're strung up by their feet. So their wings are out, dangling down these like 3-foot wingspans. So I'm like, the crap is that? So I'm finding more and more, right? So I called Mom, who is the regional manager for the Tennessee Wildlife Resource Agency, and I was like, hey, Ma, there's some buzzards strung up in the trees over here. And buzzards are federally protected, right? So you can't.
I didn't know that.
You can't F with the buzzards around here. Well, Mom said that sounds like he has a permit for that. And I'm like, tell me exactly what the purpose of a permit is
for stringing up buzzards.
For that. Like, what's the point of that permit? And she said if you kill and string up buzzards like that, they won't come and roost there all season. And I'm like, okay, Well, who would? Who's going to see their dead buddy and be like, let's roost here? But she said it sounds like he's got a permit. So she sent an officer out, and apparently there's only like 5 permits in the whole state of Tennessee for this. And he's like, I already know this guy's got a permit. Like, I know for a fact because the guy's like, I do this. Like, there's only like 5 of them.
Yeah.
So they're easy to keep up with. He's like, he's got a permit for it. But I'm wondering, so there's no boat ramp. There's no, like, not even a bike path. I'm like, why do you need for them not to roost here? I didn't understand.
Now I'm going to be scarred when I look for them on the way out.
They're not so much scarring as it is wondering what the crap they are, because you're just staring at them and like, you're like, what is that?
I don't know how I haven't noticed them.
They're at the trees that are closest to the water.
Okay.
Which, again, is another thing, like, why? I don't get it.
Speaking of water, what's the latest update on the boat dock?
We got our permit officially,
Okay.
and we're waiting to get an email back from the boat dock guy.
He said May or June.
He said 60 days.
Has he started it?
No. He said when we start, your boat dock will be done in 60 days.
So he hasn't started it yet.
No.
Crap. We're not going to have it like May to June. It'll be like probably August.
I know. It'll be HOT.
Well, at least in East Tennessee, you can be on the lake till October.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Now, sometimes it's chilly, but it's okay. It's okay.
Oh, I've angered the baby. I've angered him.
What'd you do?
I'm trying to clean his face. He's unhappy. Hey, you don't have an umbrella stroller here, do you?
Yeah, in my car.
Do you?
Yeah. I pretty much never use it anymore. I don't really take Charlie places where he needs to be stroller.
Well, I've got to go to the mall with 4 kids, and I did not bring a stroller for Harrison.
Yeah.
I'll wear Pearson, but I'd like to borrow it if I can.
The cost is high.
Well, I do steal all your stuff. Maybe you could just text me to remind me that I have it.
If you knew what was good for you, you would have never even mentioned that Tupperware because it's just too fun now.
Oh, well, we have a list, right? So it was the cup, but I didn't actually steal the cup.
No, I just thought you did.
I feel like was there a jacket or something I might have stolen? No.
It's a possibility, knowing you. I mean,
definitely the Tupperware was gone
nothing's
for
off
like
limits to you.
probably 6 weeks. It was gone. I had no idea I had it
I think it's so funny.
because I did bring a pink one back to you, and I remembered that. I borrowed a pink one and brought it back.
The pink Tupperware?
Mm-hmm.
You brought it back like ASAP.
I know,
though.
yeah. Well, and if I had known about the yellow one, but my husband is a terrible person.
Oh. What? Oh.
He's the worst.
Never really thought about Wayno quite like that, but sure. Mean old Wayno.
What kind of dock is being built? Kat asked.
It is an aluminum dock with 130 something foot boat slip. I'm the wrong person to ask at.
Does it have a lift on it?
It will have a lift on it, yes, because he can't have his precious boat touching the water when it's not.
Listen, we asked because me and Anna are this way. We asked for like kayak launches.
No,
on
I
it.
did.
Yeah.
Don't even throw yourself under the bus. I wanted that.
I don't even know if we're getting one. I don't even have a kayak at this point, but I'll buy one. And I also wanted like a sun deck on it, which I'm not getting.
You're not gonna know.
No. And you know what? But I will forego the sun deck if I can have the kayak launch.
That's what I'm thinking. Because we can sun and swim at the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah, at the pool.
Yeah. And then I'm also going to need like a chair lift to go from
Okay, sure.
the lake up to the house because it's the worst hill. We'll video it at some point. Could you imagine like skiing all day or something and then trying to walk up that hill?
I'd be like, just leave me.
Yeah.
Just roll me down a water.
Come get me
Leave
tomorrow.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave me here to die. That's what I'd say.
You know what? I still haven't gotten my boat ready. Good Lord. I've got to go get it. I've got to go get it registered. We have insurance on it. Need new tires.
How much? Do you care if I ask how much is insurance on that boat?
I think it's like, it's just liability.
Right. Well,
I think
mean,
it's like, it's either 80 or 75, like for 6 months or a year. I can't remember.
that's not bad.
No, it's not bad at all. It's cheap. And then I don't know what it is to register it. We got to get it. Got to get fishing licenses this year, which I don't know that I'll actually fish, so maybe I won't do it.
Now, you know that if you think your kids might want to fish or hunt ever, getting them their lifetime when they're little is super worth it.
I did know that, but don't you have to do it before they're like 2?
I think. No, it's 13.
Oh.
It's cheap before they're 13. It's the cheapest before they're, I think, 4.
Okay.
Mom might have to tell me. But David got in right in the nick of time. I think Jason paid like $800 for a lifetime, forever.
And that's hunting and fishing.
But I think that you only have to pay $300
Before
Charlie has
4,
his.
yeah.
Yeah, Yeah, they got it for his first birthday for him.
Our family's not into hunting, but we do like to fish occasionally.
Yeah, we're not known to be avid hunters around here either. So
Well, up here we have a company that says they'll have the aluminum dock done in 2 days. The only thing that I can think,
that's
Kat, is
because
that
they have them in stock built.
yeah,
And they're just gonna like throw them on one of those massive trucks and bring it here.
he's building this. Like he's not like a company. He's like a
yeah. He did Tanner's dock.
Oh, did he?
He did. When I ran into Tanner at Ingles, he was asking me who was doing it. His name's Joe Harrell, I think. Joe Harrell. And he did Tanner's dock too. But Tanner got the more, obviously, he got the more expensive material. That's why Tanner had to wait like a year and a half for his.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, totally. If you're waiting on a dock that you're going to keep forever, you might as well just get the most expensive. Like,
Also, when you're spending that kind of money on it, like you want.
yes.
Yeah.
So Jason is getting the cheaper material because he wants it sooner. And who am I to judge? It ain't my dock. I don't care.
I mean, it's kind of your
I
dog.
mean, kind of. But, I mean, I'm not really going to be down there doing a whole lot.
No.
When he
We
doesn't
did
have to
find
get
these
me
cool,
up to
well,
crack it
we being
on.
Wayne, found these cool chair things that like attach to the side of the dock so you can sit. It's like a stool in the water from the dock. And didn't it have like a spot for a drink or something
Yes,
too?
it had like a cup holder.
You hear Harry stomping around up there?
Yes. I was like,
What are you doing, Pumpkin? Hi. What are you doing?
what's the drive, Becca, to y'all's campground?
Hour 15, hour 20.
Oh, that's not bad.
We do have to go through the gorge, but
Be
it's
careful
fine.
with that camper.
yeah, I just stay in the right. Well, you have to stay in the right hand lane if you have more than 2 axles. So
We our camper tire blew on the gorge. We were just sitting there on the side of the road, waiting because I think the cell service was bad there too.
oh yeah,
So
it was
we
horrible.
literally waited on a cop to pass and like flagged him down. Yeah, that gorge means business. That gorge means business.
Well, and then it's a holiday weekend, so it's going to be busy anyway.
Mhm.
Changing the subject. Pearson turned 6 months old yesterday. Can you guys believe he is 6 months old?
No.
Like, how insane is that?
I told Becca not to lie to me anymore.
I had to count it several times just to make sure that I was right. Because it just seems crazy to me. Anyway, we started baby foods yesterday, and he is a fan. He is a champ. He knew exactly what he was doing. Like, you know, sometimes when you feed babies for the first time, they don't really know to like open their mouth or close their mouth or like
He'd been
suck it off the
practicing.
spoon or anything like that. Like, this kid has been studying us apparently for the last 6 months, and he was ready. He was like, I got this, Mom. I got this. So he
Watch
had
me work.
sweet potatoes yesterday. He had apples today. He is a fan of both. In fact, I have a feeling there's not going to be anything we give him that he is not a fan of. He is an Oaks kid through and through. Yeah. Yes, he is. Hi. Hi, Jum. Hi, Jumbo. Oh, I told I told Harrison that he was handsome the other day, and he was like, "I handsome?" And I said, "Yes." And he looked at his hands.
Oh, handsome.
Handsome. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I was like, "Okay, this is funny."
He's putting it together. He's
Yeah.
like,
Right, you should be using your brush holder. I believe she means the paint puck.
it's got too much crap in it.
That doesn't surprise me. Is it on the set?
Yeah, it's behind me. With about 1,000 brushes in it. And
Yeah.
I was like, do I want to pick this fight today?
It's for decor. We need to get one that's actually for, it's not for decor. It's intended to be used, but you know how that goes.
Yeah, we're just so bougie. We just have products just for decor.
Didn't I buy an extra Lynn Lily for that on the set?
Yes, you did. And you cut its cord off. No, that was
No,
the
that
new
was at
Easy
MGL.
Press.
Yeah.
Oh, guess who I saw at the pool? At the pool at Turtle Rock. Lauren. Lauren looking too pretty.
She is ridiculous.
Literally. And I mean this in the best way. I gag when I see her because that's how pretty she
Her
is.
makeup's always flawless.
And I didn't see her face before I saw her. And I'm like, oh my Lord, that girl.
Is she?
I think she's got the cutest figure
She
ever.
does. She does.
She had on Nike shorts and this little crop top and a hat on.
Does she
I'm
have
like,
a spot there?
I don't know. I'm like, holy crap, she's so cute. She never did look over at me.
Oh.
And she was talking to a friend, and I'm not one to be like, hey.
Yeah.
So, of course, I minded my own business.
I'm surprised you didn't run the other way, to be honest, because generally, not over her, just people in general, Rachel,
Especially when I'm
will
in a
go the other way.
swimsuit.
Yeah.
I hope that people just forget I exist in the world because I didn't know I was going to go swimming, and the only suit I had was from here, and it was my private swimsuit, the one that I don't want to wear
The
in front
string
of anybody.
bikini and thong.
It wasn't a... Definitely not the thong. Definitely not the thong. But it was string bikini-ish, okay? I mean, you know, who's going to see me? I don't care. So,
Right, it's your house. Do what you want.
yeah. But it was really something. I was hoping that no one knew who I was. I think I got away with it.
You're probably on TikTok now.
Oh, probably. Look at this girl. Look what I've done. Right here at the end. Look what I've done. Let me get a dry brush. Dry brush that off or try to. Never mind, I'll just make it worse. Yeah, I saw her there. Sometimes friends of friends, you know, will go.
Yeah.
No hate, do
Look,
whatever.
next time you go, let me know because I want to come see it. I've never been in there, and I want to see
Okay.
what it's all about.
You'll love it.
Hey, wrong color.
I know. Well, I didn't know. Which color am I going for?
Dark green.
Dark green. I put it down. I was like, wait, that one's right here.
Lenny, come here, Lenny. You just come up here for a snug.
Oh, yeah, you have plenty of room, Becca.
He's fine. He likes his backpack sometimes too. Oh yeah, there's chocolate there. There's chocolate, Lenny. You can't have chocolate. It'll give you the poops.
Not the poops.
Cat, right? She said, I'm just here holding my breath, waiting to see if the colors end right on that. Like, meaning you don't have two dark greens next to each other.
Cat.
It's always a gamble, Cat. It's always a gamble.
Look at the new brush. Look at that. Good thing we have a million.
Christina said, that happens to me whenever I run out quick without makeup and a top knot. All of a sudden, I bump into all.
I
Seriously, you
know.
see everybody that you know.
I know.
If I go to Walmart on a Saturday, generally I'm not put together. And generally I will see everybody. And I have lived in this town long enough and had jobs where I know a lot of people. So I know a lot of people in our town. And sometimes I'm just like, oh my gosh, can I just put a mask on so that nobody knows that this is what I look like?
Okay, guys, I'm doing my best now. I'm doing some quick math in my head to try and do my best here, okay?
I think you can do fine as long as... Oh my goodness, Pierce. Oh my goodness. You want the rest of your bottle? Are you mad at Mom? You tell me.
Like at the end, I'm starting to get nervous. Am I doing the right color?
Yeah.
Oh gosh, guys, we're not gonna be able to do it. I have one
Oh,
more color in
that's
me.
okay. At least it's not like green next to green.
Aww, I think she's so cute.
It is cute. It's really cute.
Oh, I love her. Let me get a napkin. Ugh, okay.
And you're putting a what in the middle? A birthday
A
cake?
birthday cake. Okay. Here we go.
What time did Charlie wake up this morning?
6:15.
Yeah, that's later than he has
Like
been waking.
Christmas. It would be so much easier to do this when it was dry. Just saying, so I could put my hand down.
Oh, yeah.
It's so much easier. Okay. I'm going to try my best for you all. She cute. Okay. That's the dark green. Aww.
I've angered the baby.
What'd you do to him?
Well, he acted like he didn't want his bottle. So I took it out of his mouth, and clearly that was the wrong choice.
Listen at him. Still have to get more paint. I'm shocked. Usually, I get way too much paint when I do something like this. Not today.
This is so cute.
I think Charlie's gonna like it. Okay, shall I leave it like that or do another tier?
Leave it.
Okay.
Because if you're going to put candles on it.
Yes. I'm busting out the paint pens.
Oh, you already primed those? No. Some of those are yucky now.
I think these are done. Oh yeah, these are fine. And then this one. I like that Becca has the word yucky in her vocabulary. I never say yucky. I don't know why. Okay, Rachel. Give myself a speech here.
Pearson is watching the screen like very intensely. I think he's concerned for you. Look, she's doing a good job, Pierce. Do you approve? And he's growling at something.
Let's not talk about it.
It's probably Boo. Lenny.
You can't even see that. You can't even see that. Oh.
Is it green now?
It was on my finger. Okay, let's try a different color because that one's not working. Maybe this ugly orange.
Well, worst case scenario, you could take the yellow and like the very corner of your brush and do a little flame.
Let's just do that.
Listening to that baby cries doing something to my emotions. My last baby just graduated 8th grade yesterday. I'm all in my feelings today.
Guys,
It's
I just
horrible.
graduated. I just picked up my 8th grader for the last time yesterday.
Is he
I
excited about
love
high
high
school?
schooler. 8th grade was my favorite year.
Really?
Yes. It was my favorite year of school.
I didn't hate 8th grade. I think 10th grade was probably my favorite, though.
Okay.
I mean, as far as school goes, because I actually hated all of school, but
Same. Aww.
that turned out adorable. How did
She's
she decide
cute.
how many candles? By the width of the top layer.
No clue, guys.
I bet she doesn't even know how many are on there without counting.
10? I don't know. One day he'll be 10. Should I do anything else?
I don't think so. I think it's perfect.
I think she's really cute. Are you back on? Are you on me?
I'm on you.
She's really cute, I think.
It's
Look.
adorable. Yeah.
So I'll be able to slice up some cake for Charlie.
That's
Put it on
really
his little
cute.
birthday cake.
So what? You were gonna dry it? You let it dry?
So dry it. Make sure it's completely. Honestly, I would do like overnight just to be sure.
Yeah.
And then personally, what I would do is get a gloved hand and some UV resin. Spread some UV resin on here. Get over that lip. Okay. Take it directly outside because it's going to immediately start pooling down in the middle. So you want to make sure it's a very, very thin layer. Or if you want to do it in sections, do the outer layer. Okay. At the curved part, run outside, cure it, then do the bottom. Really, you're wanting to set that paint on there, and then of course cover your vinyl to where your vinyl is covered and perfect. Now, if you do that with the UV resin, you can put this sucker in the dishwasher. It'll last forever. Or if you want to go the route, if you don't have UV resin, you can get spray polyacrylic, high gloss, satin, whatever, and spray a couple coats of it on here, and it will set that paint at least to where you can hand wash this gently every year. Yeah, so those are the two avenues I would go for that. But I think she's adorable. Becca, thank you so much for picking the colors.
You're welcome.
Make this for your babies, for your grandbabies. I think that you will like it. This, like I said, would be a phenomenal gift for someone who's having a baby. Maybe if you know, wait to know their nursery colors or their baby shower colors. Because when in doubt, ask mom, okay, for sure. But if she has like a color palette out that you know she loves, that would be super cute as well. Is any UV resin safe for food? So in the FDA's eyes, it's so hard to make something, quote, food safe. But most UV resins, after they have cured fully, are safe to eat off of, if that makes sense. Good question, though. How'd you decide? Oh, yeah, Kat, I have no idea how many candles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 candles. 8 candles. Anyways, thank you guys so much. We're going to skedaddle. And then you will see one of the twins on Thursday. Yeah, so I can't wait to see you then. Have a great day. We'll see you later. Bye, guys.